record. Welcome everyone to the Illinois Association of College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many presentations happening, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And also this session is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Illinois. And with that, I'll turn it over to our first presenter, and tonight that is the Ohio State University.
All right, thank you, everybody. Let me just start my timer. I got 6 minutes. I'm going to make this as quick as possible, but also as informative. My name is Antonio Serrano. I'm the Regional Recruitment Manager for Ohio State. Your area Regional Recruitment Manager is Josephine West. I just put that in the chat for you to take her contact information, just covering for her this evening. Here's some other information for you to take a picture of to get some information. We do hold Tuesday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. an opportunity for transfer students to connect in real time. And there's a Zoom link and password that you could use to take advantage of that, hopefully. All right, so why Ohio State? Let's get into this a little bit. Ohio State is one of the largest and most comprehensive universities in the world. We have over 200 academic majors at Ohio State. Literally anything you want to study, you can do at Ohio State. We are a Tier 1 research institution. And while we're known for our great research opportunities, we're also known to be an undergraduate teaching institution. So our students have faculty that are engaged in real time, bringing in new discoveries, new research right into the classroom, which does give our students an edge when they're applying to grad school or professional schools and things like that. We also want our students to be able to learn through different experiences, whether that's research or leadership, that might be an internship or a study abroad program. Literally, there's so much to do at Ohio State in this regard. Even if you're an engineering major or a chemistry major, we hope that you have a passion for theater and arts and use our beautiful arts district and the facilities that we have there and really just enjoy that quintessential American experience and get yourself involved and shape yourself into a young adult with lots of experiences. So we know that finding your fit at Ohio State is truly important. That's why we do brag about our 94% retention rate for students coming in their freshman year and staying for their sophomore year. So we're doing a really good job of admitting the right students, but also providing the support they need to manage everything that Ohio State is, whether that's through our first year experience program or our STEP program in the student sophomore years. These are going to provide opportunities to engage with peer leaders, academic advisors, and mentors to make sure that you have access to all the university has, whether that's tutoring support, mental health support, and just getting yourself acclimated to the beautiful city that we call our hometown, which is Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio is the 14th largest city in the United States. It has a built-in marketplace for internships and jobs. We're home to a lot of Fortune 500 companies, some of them which you may know, Nationwide Insurance, Abercrombie and Fitch, and of course the Limited brand with all its subsidiaries. Lots of nonprofits, organizations, professional sports teams, and we have an airport that you can fly directly into, and we're about 10 minutes from the Columbus International Airport. So here's the admissions overview. You can apply with our transfer application at apply.osu.edu. Those fees are non-refundable. We are test optional for the 2021 and 2022 admission cycles. I'll get into that a little bit more, why you may need to send test scores. I know you're transferring in. If you have less than 30 credits, though, we would require test scores. But for 21 and 22, that is going to be optional. All right, my time is going through here. Here's what we're looking for. If you have more than 30 credits at an institution, not including College Credit Plus or dual enrollment, you don't need anything from high school to supplement your application. You just need all your official transcripts from the universities that you attended. If it's fewer, then we are going to need your high school information as well. All right, here are some deadlines coming up. April 1st is for our summer term. A little bit after that would be our May 1st autumn semester deadline. Go ahead and get those applications in if you're interested in attending for one of these upcoming terms. Here's our fee structure for out of state. You're looking at around $32,000 out of state with room and board around $13,000. We do require freshmen and sophomore to live on campus. Upperclassmen do have the option to live off campus if needed. All right, so for our students who do have children, we do provide C Campus, which is our child access program. This is a need-based program, so you do need to apply for financial aid and be eligible for a Pell Grant in order to get access to C Campus, but this will provide our working adults with children an opportunity to go to school and have child care. All right, here's the transfer credits. So some of our majors are competitive. While we are major blind for general admissions, certain majors like engineering and business may have some other requirements as well as nursing. So if you have the prerequisites for pre-nursing, then you could apply for our BSN program. But if you want to learn more about all the majors, it's majors.osu.edu. Again, those are the selective enrollment programs. Go ahead and copy this link as well. This will be a great link if you wanted to go and see what specific majors and what kind of prerequisites are required. For example, those 30 specific prerequisites for the nursing program or what the College of Engineering is looking for in their transfer applicants. So here's another slide. We're going to talk about how to interpret your transfer credits. You can always get a credit transfer report from Buckeye Link at Ohio State, or you can use transferology.com. This is a great ways just to see how your credits are going to transfer over. With 40 seconds left, I'm going to kind of speed through the rest of this. Some resources for you. Of course, we encourage our military and veteran students to apply. We have tremendous resources for them, dining services, health centers, the C Campus for students with children, and then our off-campus and commuter student services. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Like I said, we have those Zoom advising hours Tuesday through Thursday. So your opportunity to get in there with us. And then Josephine West is right there in Chicago, and she'd be happy to walk you through any of the application process as well. Thank you for your time and have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is the University of Southern Indiana.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. We're seeing a Windows screen.
Okay, sorry. Now can you see it? No?
Yes, it's not in presenter mode yet, but we can see the screen.
You can see the first slide?
Yes.
Okay, can I begin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Shannon Ha. I'm the transfer admission counselor here at the University of Southern Indiana. Most of you probably don't know where this is located. We are located in Evansville, Indiana. It's southern of Indianapolis, about 3 hours south of Indianapolis. Here is an aerial view of our campus. We are in the outskirts of the Evansville city limits. Evansville is the third largest city in the state of Indiana, but we are situated in the outskirts of the city, so we get the more rural area aspect of our campus. We have a little over 10,000 students. About 3,000 live on campus and about 2,000 are graduate students. The average class size is around 19 students per class. We have no teaching assistants. All of our teachers teach the courses here at USI. We have a little over 130 plus areas of study and about 150 plus student clubs organizations. We are Division II. We have 17 men's and women's sports teams. If students would like to see how their credits will transfer to USI before they apply, we have a new program on our website, TESS. You just create an account, put in the classes that you have taken previously at a community college or at a university, and pick a major that you're interested in and see how your credits will transfer without applying. If you're ready to apply to the university, the admission process is pretty simple. You just go online to usi.edu. There's a $40 application fee. We'll need all college transcripts sent to USI before we can review your application. If you have less than 24 hours attempted in high school, we will need your high school transcript with grad date. The admission requirement is just a 2.0. Here's just a little bit of an estimated cost for transfer students for 2020, 2021. Out-of-state students can receive the in-state tuition as long as you have over a 3.25 GPA. If a student does not have the 3.25 but have a 2.75 or above, there is an out-of-state grant scholarship that you can receive as well. All of this information is on our website through the transfer website. Transfer students can live on campus if they like. It is optional for them. This just gives you a pretty good layout of our campus apartments. They're fully furnished. It does have a fully equipped kitchen, and we do have meal plan options, but since you have a fully equipped kitchen, you do not have to pick a meal plan. Some top majors here at USI that transfer students are always interested in is one is our accounting. Our College of Business is AACSB accredited. Only 14 colleges in the United States is accredited, and we're one of them. Our CPA students are, whenever they take the CPA, they're in the top 5% in the country. And they also participate in the business case team competitions each year, and they've been a finalist and winning nationally. Our engineering, we have civil, manufacturing, electrical, mechanical, and a master's in industrial management. They are accredited in our ABET, and manufacturing engineering is the only program in this area. Our nursing and health professions, they are very competitive in this area. Nursing is the top program in the state of Indiana and in several other surrounding states. Other programs that we have in health professions is dental hygiene, radiology, OTA, respiratory therapy, and they are competitive as well. All of these programs, you will need to fill out a separate application to be admitted into these programs. Social work is another one that is competitive. There is a separate application for this one as well, and we do have a master's program. This is one of our newest facilities on campus. We just finished our opening of our new arena here on campus in 2019. Any of our students that like to participate in attending any of our athletic events, they are free as long as they show their student ID. If students are interested in being just participating on our campus, our recreation, fitness, and wellness center, we have over 150 plus student clubs, organizations on and off campus. If you'd like to learn more about the university or just visit, just go to usi.edu, and on that homepage, you just click on a visit and it gives you all the different options. We are open to our campus with tours on campus from Monday through Saturday. So if you are interested, just go to our website and to get more information. And now I'll turn it over to our next presenter.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point.
Hi, my name is Carrie and I work with transfer students at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. Our mission here is to help you discover your purpose. We are located in central Wisconsin. The heart of Wisconsin is about 200 miles from Chicago. The campus population is just over 7,200 students. We have been voted as the fifth best college towns and cities in America. Our average class size is 29 for undergraduate students. We are diverse, and international students make up 12.9% of our population. We are ranked in the top 10 regional public universities in the Midwest. We are a sustainable university. Our campus is powered by 100% renewable energy use. We have 21 varsity sports. We also have over 200 student organizations. We are a military-friendly school. We have a $16 million newly renovated dining hall for off and on-campus students to enjoy. We have 4 colleges. The College of Fine Arts is the only university in the state and one of the few campuses in the nation that are fully accredited in the fine arts programs, art, dance, music, and theater. We also have a School of Design. The College of Letters and Science is a national leader in aquaponics. We have an on-campus facility and a field station near Lake Superior for aquaponics. We have a $75 million new state-of-the-art chemistry biology building. It opened in fall of 2018. We have the College of Natural Resources. That's our 3rd college, and we have a lot of students travel from Illinois for our natural resources. We are the birthplace of conservation. We have Tree Haven, which students in the College of Natural Resources spend 6 weeks in the summer between their sophomore and junior year. Tree Haven is 1,400 acres that students are able to experience and put their skills to the test. We have for natural resources, we have the largest undergrad program in North America. And we also have in the Natural Resources College, we have the largest student-run paper machine. Our 4th college is the College of Professional Studies. Our education program is ranked 2 in the nation and 1st in the state of Wisconsin. Our business program is accredited, the AACSB accreditation. We have a dietetics program, which is not found widely in the nation. And our medical programs, we do partner with Marshfield Medical Center, which is a well-known health organization. We are part of the National Student Exchange Program, and we also have many study abroad opportunities. We have hands-on experience, internship, externship opportunities. We partner very much with our community. We have Century Insurance, Skyward, and Travel Guard, to name a few large companies in our area that students can work with. We have visit options that are both in-person and virtual. If you go to uwsp.edu/visit. For our application process, we have the application, which is either the UW system application or the Common App. We do not have an application fee. There's an official, we also require the official high school transcript and all official college transcripts. We generally look for a cumulative GPA of 2.25 or better, but we do a holistic review. So it's not just based on numbers. We look at other factors. For our tuition, we have, we partner with the Midwest Student Exchange Program. So the tuition is about $5,725 per semester. That does include tax rental, which is a very large savings for any student. And we have a few schools that have transfer information in transferology. We currently have College of DuPage, Highland Community College, and Rock Valley for Illinois schools. We are adding more as we go. But if you do not see your information, you can always email me at klane, K-L-A-N-E, at uwsp.edu, and I'd be happy to do an unofficial credit evaluation for you. Otherwise, feel free to visit us, feel free to email, call, and we'd be happy to help you and discover your purpose. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Lawrence Technological University.
All right, hello everybody. My name is Jill Homerding, and I'm the Chicago Regional Admission Counselor for Lawrence Technological University, or as we often say, Lawrence Tech or LTU. So you'll be hearing those names throughout the presentation. For a little background on LTU, before I hand you off to my colleague who is going to dive into the transfer specific information, Lawrence Tech is a small private university with a heavy focus on STEM. We have about 2,500 undergraduate students. 11:1 is our student to faculty ratio, and 15 is our average class size. We have 4 academic colleges on campus. We have our College of Architecture and Design, our College of Arts and Sciences, our College of Business and Information Technology, and our College of Engineering. Lawrence Tech is located in Southfield, Michigan, which is about 20 miles northwest of downtown Detroit and about a 5-hour drive from the Chicagoland area. Southfield is the nation's #1 region for engineering, architecture, and technology. So now my colleague Carly is going to go ahead and talk to you all about everything transfer.
Great. Thank you, Jill. Yes. So as Jill said, my name is Carly Miller, and I'm the Transfer Articulation Coordinator at Lawrence Tech. And to start out, just to talk a little bit about the transfer admissions process. So like many universities, we have our application that is available online. And then you will have to submit your official high school transcripts, including the graduation date. We just need to see that you've graduated from high school. And to be considered a traditional transfer student, you have to have completed 30 or more college credits. And so we will request all official transcripts from every college or university that you've attended, and then an essay. And so like Jill said, we have 4 different colleges. And so our College of Architecture and Design, we have a 5-year master's degree program. It is NAB accredited. And then we also have a few of the design programs as well. So you can see there that to choose from if design is your case. And there's only a portfolio for some of the transfer courses. So there's not a portfolio to get into the program, just for the transfer courses. Business and Information Technology, we have programs there. We also have a 4+1 master's degree program, like master's track for our business administration program. And then our College of Arts and Sciences houses our natural sciences, computer science, we have media communication, nursing, physics, technological humanities, psychology, and then we also have a 4+1 computer science program, which is bachelor's, and then the 5th year is your master's degree. And then finally, our College of Engineering. We are founded as a College of Engineering, so we have a lot of different programs there. Most of them are the ABET accredited programs. And also we are AACSB accredited as well, so like a few other colleges for a business program. And so our students are admitted directly into the program they choose once you apply. So there's no 2-step application process. So you're admitted, even transfer students, right into that program, which is great because you can start taking your classes your first semester. To shift a little bit, we do review students, especially transfer students, for scholarships once you apply. And it's based on how many credits you're going to transfer into Lawrence Tech and your cumulative GPA, that you're eligible to receive that amount per scholarship per year. The only deadlines we have for Lawrence Tech are those to be considered for a scholarship. So you have to apply by June 1st to be considered for an academic or merit-based scholarship. We do have additional scholarships such as Raise Me or 5 Images for those art and architecture students, and a few honor society scholarships as well. So a little bit about transferring credits. So like the other colleges as well, we have a database that we use called TESS, or Transfer Evaluation System. And this houses all the classes we've ever reviewed that are transferring into Lawrence Tech from all different schools over the US and internationally. So you can search your school. I just use University of Illinois as an example. So you can search your school and then see which course you've taken and kind of how it applies to the university. You can always email us as well to see how your credits apply. But once you apply, within a week of acceptance, you will receive an evaluation letting you know which credits will transfer. If you don't see credits on there, you can always let us know either why they didn't, or we can go ahead and review those. And so we look at courses that have a C or better. You have to have a C or better to transfer the course in as well. And then students can transfer up to 60 credits from a community college and 90 from a university. So lastly, we are just a little bit about, our graduation rate, financial aid. I did talk about our scholarships, so you can see we're a private institution. So we don't have in-state or out-of-state tuition. Everyone pays the same across the board. And we do also take the FAFSA. So we think it's important, that students can receive those scholarships and also have the FAFSA as well to help offset the cost of tuition. So a great thing too to help offset the cost of tuition, maybe do an internship or co-op while you're at Lawrence Tech. But as Jill said, our location, that's a really great place. We have a lot of the automobile industry are having their headquarters at near Lawrence Tech. We have great manufacturers, technology companies, and then flexibility. So employers know you're a student, and if you want to get an internship, back in Michigan, we can help you there. If you want to get an internship, back where you live, our office can also help you there, our career services office. So the final point, when you graduate, you want to get a job. 92% of our students are employed or attending grad school of their choice 3 months after graduation. So we just think that's a really big kind of plug for Lawrence Tech to say, hey, we prepare our students well, and employers are looking at LTU students. So we'll put our contact information in the chat, and thank you so much for listening tonight.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Northland College.
Hello, everyone. Let me just share my screen here. All right. Hello, my name is Matt Malum, and I am the transfer admissions counselor at Northland College. Joining me tonight is also Sophie Holes, a fellow admissions counselor who can answer any questions you might have in the chat. And I'm going to, that's super annoying. So let's get into it. Northland College was founded in 1892 and is now a community of over 600 students from across the United States and a handful of countries. And we are located right at the tippy top of Wisconsin on Chequamegon Bay, right on Lake Superior. We're about an hour from Duluth, Minnesota, if you're familiar with that. About 40 minutes from the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, and roughly 7.5 hours by car from Chicago. Although if you fly in directly from Chicago O'Hare to Ironwood, Michigan, that'll put you about an hour from campus. So you can actually get there fairly quickly from Northern Illinois. Ashland is a beautiful town, and Northland's campus is about 100 acres just outside of Ashland. And where our borders end, that's kind of just the beginning of this incredible area that we live in. Ashland has about 8,200 people, and we're surrounded by about 1 million acres of national forest. The city itself has all sorts of beautiful historic buildings, cozy restaurants, thrift stores, boutiques. There's a co-op, a movie theater, all sorts of walking and biking trails, and a harbor full of boats where you can go sailing or kiteboarding. It's a city that has over a century of really extraordinary history. Northland itself is a liberal arts college, and so we're part of that proud tradition of liberal arts colleges, but we offer something of a twist on the liberal arts. We are known nationwide for our emphasis on sustainability, social justice, and the environment. And the picture you see here, this building is Wheeler Hall, which was the first building on campus. And at the time, it was the entire institution of Northland. Today, however, it houses our humanities and social science departments. So we have, speaking of programs, programs that span the arts and sciences, with really popular majors being natural resources, which includes forestry, fisheries and wildlife ecology, ecological restoration. We also have a lot of programs that are sort of specific to Northland that you won't find elsewhere, like sustainable community development and outdoor education. So we really have a lot of really awesome things going on at Northland. Just because we're a school of 600 students doesn't mean we can't offer you a ton of options. And we are also, if you play any sports, a Division III, NCAA Division III school with 14 varsity athletic sports. And roughly 38% of our student body actually participate as student athletes. And I mentioned before that we have kind of a unique perspective. Our commitment to environmental education has been noticed around the United States by a number of really prestigious organizations, everything from Princeton Review's Guide to Green Schools to Sierra Magazine's Cool Schools list. We're also a member of the Eco League, which is an exclusive consortium of institutions around the United States that all focus on sustainability, the environment, and social justice. And you can participate an exchange program where you can study for up to 2 semesters, non-consecutive semesters, with any of our partner institutions. And of course, you can see also here we've divested from fossil fuels, and we are Wisconsin's very first bee campus, bee-friendly campus. Another defining characteristic of Northland, though, is our community. So of the 600 students that live on campus, about 80% live actually in the residence halls or in the on-campus apartments or the townhouses. And our current requirement for living on campus is 6 semesters, which is 3 years typically. Although if you are transferring in with any previous living on campus, time spent living on another campus, you don't have to live on our campus for the full 6 semesters. But the community itself is just an incredible one. We have about 20 clubs. There are 3 student publications. There's an outdoor equipment rental facility. And you're going to get to know your peers very well, whether you live on campus or off, because of that smaller community and the sense that we are all sort of at Northland because we're passionate about the environment or sustainability, or just generally making the world a better place. It's the sort of institution where you will walk down the sidewalk and people you've never met will say hi to you. So it's a really special community in that sense. The other thing that makes us really unique is our location, of course. So central to our sense of place is Lake Superior, which is just 10 blocks from campus. Lake Superior, if you didn't know, is the largest freshwater lake in the world. At 350 miles long, it's roughly the size of North Carolina and can hold all of the other Great Lakes in it. And it's so vast that it even creates its own weather patterns. The photograph you can see here is of the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore, which is protected marine sanctuary. And so over the last roughly 130 years, going on 130 years, Northland has developed a style of education that really thrives in this outdoor environment. And we provide a lot of hands-on or experiential opportunities for our students, everything from internships to field experiences like you see here in this photograph. You know, our biology students, natural resources students spend countless hours in the field right from day one on campus. And you know, that sort of that strong focus on community, the incredible practical experiences you get as a student at Northland lead to some really cool outcomes. You know, we have roughly 92% of our graduates employed or in graduate school within 6 months of graduating from Northland. And if you're transferring in, you know, 95% of our students who transfer in graduate in 4 years or less from Northland. If you come in with 2 years of credit or an associate's degree, the likelihood that you'll complete your 4-year degree in 2 extra years is about 99%. So really excellent graduation rates and outcomes beyond that. And just to kind of round things out here, if you're interested in applying, for one thing, you just need to be in a good academic standing at your current institution. And then you can go to our website, complete the online application form or the common application. We take both, and they are both free. Of course, we would also require official or unofficial transcripts from all post-secondary institutions you've attended. And just a note that if you've earned less than 17 transferable credit hours, you will also need to submit a copy of your high school transcripts or your GED report, as well as ACT or SAT test scores in most cases. As far as transferring credit goes, we will take most college level coursework that isn't technical or vocational. So like think welding classes or HVAC classes. And as long as you've earned a C- or better, typically those will transfer in as a full class's worth of credit. The max transferable credit from 2-year institutions is 65 credits. And for 4-year institutions, there's no limit. If you're admitted, you will receive a preliminary credit evaluation from me, and we will go through it together, and you'll be able to see exactly how all of your credits that you've previously completed will transfer to Northland and how they meet our liberal education requirements. And last but not least, scholarships and financial aid. So the cost of attendance, we're a private institution. It's about $49,000 a year, but nobody ends up paying that much thanks to some pretty significant financial aid. So for starters, we have an academic merit scholarship you receive if you're admitted. There are other smaller merit scholarships, including a $1,000 visit grant. So if you visit campus, you'll qualify for this $1,000 scholarship. You can also get a $2,000 PTK scholarship if you're a member of PTK. And of course, filing the FAFSA is a great way to get all of those additional grants and loans. We also guarantee work study to all of our students who file the FAFSA. So again, great support financially for students. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. I'll put my information in the chat, but you can go to our website. You can follow our socials, reach out with questions that way. But thank you for joining, and that's that.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Judson University.
I'm trying to start my video, but it says I can't. I can't start my video. There we go. Thank you.
Did that request to start come through?
Yes, it did.
Okay, great.
Thanks. Okay, I'm Ashley Gray. I am the transfer and international rep here at Judson University. Can you see my presenter screen?
Yes, we can see the presentation.
Awesome. Thanks so much. So I am currently the transfer and international rep. However, I won't be staying with Judson much longer. So at the end of my slides, I will have some contact information for who to contact at the end of the slides, but I'll just go ahead and get started sharing some more information about Judson. Wanted to go ahead and get started here and tell you a little bit about Judson. We are a four-year Christian liberal arts university located in Elgin, Illinois, which is about 45 minutes northwest of Chicago. And we have about 1,200 students here at Judson. That includes our adult and graduate programs as well. For undergrad, we only have about 800 to 900 students in undergrad. And we are on about 90-acre campus in a wooded area. So if you see there, the main street that we're off of is 31 and the Fox River is right behind us. I love that aerial view of our campus showing, even though we're pretty close to the Chicago area, we're in a pretty quiet, serene sort of wooded area off of the street there. So I do like where we are in relation to the Chicago area. So it's not super crowded, but we are in a nice, quiet suburban area. The question that I've been asked most about our smaller campus with only having about 800, 900 students is what makes Judson different? And I always say it's our close-knit community. And that is our 10-to-1 student to prof ratio. So students get to know the professors and vice versa. So this is super helpful for our transfer students integrating into campus when they come. And if they're not coming in with that freshman group as a freshman, you know, having the smaller class sizes, this is super helpful because they'll get to know their professors, they'll get to know their other classmates and being able to integrate really well. Just a few majors that I wanted to list that are available at Judson. When people come and visit and they ask, what are some of our top majors? I usually say architecture, education, psychology, and business. Those are probably our four top majors, and obviously all of the rest listed on the page are available as well. And a brand new major that we did offer is computer science. So that program is brand new. I believe 2021 will be its third or fourth year at Judson. And then for campus activities and clubs and organizations, we do have choir and chamber. So that is something that students can do for scholarship and also just for fun. So we have choir on campus. About 80 students are involved in choir. We also have Judson Business Society, which is run through our Judson Student Organization, which is JSO, and that's sort of like a student council. And Judson Business Society does like a Shark Tank sort of mock. So students do that through our CREATE initiative, which promotes campus-wide entrepreneurial spirit. And JSO organizes all of these clubs and organizations to go through, which is really fun. And JSO, Judson Student Organization, they plan all of our student activities a lot more in the beginning of the year and in the fall when we can do lots more activities outside. And JSO really exists to enhance the quality of life of a student in accordance with our biblical values and university ideals. On top of all of our clubs and organizations that we offer at Judson, we do have a ton of sports. One that is newer to Judson is our football team. We started our football team in 2019, and transfers are available to join football and receive athletic scholarship for that. We are affiliated with NAIA and NCCAA. So if you have any questions about eligibility, I always just refer our students to talk to their coaches, or if they want to know who the coach is, they can always come to us as the rep and we can help them out. Scholarships that are available for transfer students, they will receive $1,000 for the academic year, on top of their already merit scholarship, which starts at $8,000 up to $1,000, and that's based on GPA, plus athletic. And if they're doing music or theater, art and design major, merit scholarship, honors, and endowed scholarship. So all of those are stackable depending on which ones that they're doing, but a transfer scholarship is added on to their already merit-based scholarship. And I did want to talk about our commitment to spiritual development on campus. Since we are a Christian university, we do have a chapel requirement. So 28 chapel credits are required per semester at Judson. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 to 10:45 in the morning is when we have our chapels. Those are virtual now, so students can log on to our portal, our presence portal, and then they can get their chapel credit. And this is where they can go to apply for free, send us your transcripts, come for a visit. And just some more transfer information with what I talked about. 28 credits or more. If you're under 28 credits, you'll have to send high school transcripts and we'll go through that. I just always encourage students to start the application process. And here's our general contact information for admission, since I won't be with Judson anymore. But yeah, just encourage all of my students to apply since application is free. Send official transcripts and just give us a call and come for a visit. We'd love to have them on campus. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all of our presenters, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. When this window closes, there'll be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd love your feedback. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this recording as well as other session recordings at strivescan.com/Illinois. Thank you all so much and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.